Hello, my name is Hannah, and today I just decided to start building. I was kind of inspired by the houses, on the bubble of the Brindleton Bay, the kind of like a colonial kind of style home. So not that cool the one I did for Windenburg that looks honestly really stupid and has no door. But this one I went different because I was like, okay, I could make it like a white paneled colonial, and then I was like, no, we're gonna make it entirely brick. So that's what I did. And so the outside is entirely brick, and it's got white windows, and it's got big shuttered open windows all over the front, and it's got huge landscaping things. I kind of went overboard with the landscaping, but it's okay. It looks okay. So we're all good. The back is okay. But the backs of houses never look cute, so it's okay. Sometimes I can pull off backs of houses, but they're ugly in real life, so it's okay if they're ugly in The Sims. Sometimes. But I had a lot of fun with this house, especially the inside, because I went for a color, a greenish blue color with a lot of some of the walls and the rugs, which is the only place I put color. But it was, I like that color, and I don't use it very often. So, the entire downstairs is literally based off that color. And I also like the floor plan, which I never really like the floor plans that much. I'm usually just yep, that works. But this one I really like. I don't know why, but I like it. But on to the actual stories, because that's the interesting part, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I don't watch my own videos, nor do I think my own life is interesting. So, you don't know. But if it was not already aware, I injure myself quite often. I'm really clumsy, so, I'm used to this. My ankles are very strong because I have sprained them and injured them so many times that they're just yes, twist the ankle, I am fine. Even hitting myself, bumping into stuff doesn't even hurt that much anymore because my body is so used to getting hit with, walls and chairs and other stuff I've ran into. So, even falling weirdly, when I'm doing, cheer stuff, doesn't hurt anymore. Which, is that a cause for concern? Maybe. But, it's not hurting anything. Haha. Oh god. I'm so bad at this. But I've got a couple more stories. These are less interesting stories. These are more just other random stories that I found. It's no break your tailbone story. But there's this one time we went out of town. It was either a family vacation or a cheer event. Those are the only times we leave the house. But we went to this mall. And I think it may have been in, it was either in South Dakota or Colorado. So this was a family vacation then. So, yeah, I think it was in South Dakota, though. So we went to South Dakota, and we were at this mall, and it had, this, river going through, the back part of, not in the mall, behind the mall. There was a river, because it was, a semi-indoor-outdoor kind of mall. So, in the back of it, there was this river, and you could it wasn't it was a fast river, but it was a river, and people were walking down towards it and sitting in it. So I think that's their plan, was to get to people to sit next to the river, because there was even rocks that you can go onto, and just different sitting areas. But there were a bunch of people down there, so we decided to go down there ourselves with all of because me and my brother doing that sort of stuff, I don't know, standing in rivers and stuff. I don't know. But I'm very clumsy, which I just said, but I decided to step on one of the rocks, and me wearing I don't think I was wearing shoes at that point, because I don't know, you don't want to get your shoes all wet if you're in a river. So I probably took them off, and then I set them on the river, and then I stepped on this rock. And I did fall, if you're wondering. That is exactly what happened. I fell on it, and I, hit my knee. So I had hurt myself before on that knee during that vacation, which I will talk about, I guess, next. But I busted, my knee. Not, the knee, but, the skin. I, tore it in a, different place, and, obviously I bled all over the rock. Sorry to that, probably poor person who had to clean up the blood on there, unless it got washed away. Then a person wouldn't have had to do it. But I don't know if they probably go through and clean it up because it is part of the mall, I'd imagine. But, you know, it's just a river. But we did try and wash it off slightly, but, you know, a lot of blood, and my parents were more concerned about the fact that I just, you know, slipped and fell on a rock. You know, it's just, yeah, I shouldn't have done it in the first place, but I did, and that's okay. You know, you make mistakes and you don't learn from them, apparently is what I'm learning. But as I said earlier that vacation, I also hurt myself. We were on a hike. We were on a hike going to a waterfall. I think this is also in South Dakota, but it also may have been in Colorado. I don't remember. But I think we were halfway to the waterfall, and so we were on this hike. And so, I don't even know how it happened, but I was on the side of, like, the pathway, because it wasn't actually a pathway, it was just, like, a cleared area where you could walk if you wanted to. And so I was on there, and I tripped and fell down a 4-foot drop. Well, not, like, straight drop, like, it was, like a hill kind of, like, thing. And I fell down that, and I hit, like, obviously there was rocks and, like, some pokey bushes and, like, whatever. And I like, cut, like probably a 4 to 5 inch like slit on my knee. So then I came home from that vacation with my knee looking like I got mauled by a bear. Not exactly, not that bad, but like I had 2 like large, like, I don't know, they weren't scars at that point. They were just like marks of like bloody like cuts on my legs, and it was not a fun experience, but I kept hurting myself on that one. But it wasn't purposeful. I just cannot control where my legs are going in the slightest. It doesn't work for me. I don't get how that, but like also some of those are my fault. The rock one, I could have decided not to go onto that rock, but I did. But like the one on the side of the thing, I just misstepped probably. And so that's probably what caused me to fall over. But honestly, one moment I was on the path, the next moment I was down inside some, like, rocks and some grass. So, you know, it's fine, though. Because, you know, I think my knee's better. My knees aren't great to begin with, but, like, I think they're okay. And also, I talked about this, like, I think beginning of January. So I cut the back of my ankle open with some shoes. Yeah, it was really fun, but it's starting to heal up. It's like almost entirely healed. I had to wear band-aids for literally the last like month because it rubbed on my shoes so badly that it hurt and I couldn't like walk normally. So I wore band-aids and I used like an entire package of bandages because it was just like, yeah, I would wear one per day and the box isn't that big. But now it's doing good. There's still a scar and like a scab there, but like it's not painful, but it is still purple. Yeah, so I haven't hurt myself recently, like, that badly. Like, I was on a streak of injuring myself on my birthday for, like, 3 years. We didn't do it this year, so we're all good, as far as I know. Wait, did I? No, I don't think so. I would have told my friend. So I don't think I hurt myself. But I haven't hurt myself that badly. Like, I've twisted my ankle a couple times in the last couple of weeks, but that's just because I can't walk. But, this morning I walked into a wall. But that's kind of like an every, like, day kind of thing. I'm, like, half the time I'm not even looking at something else. I just straight up walk into the wall. Like, how do you do that? Like, I don't get it. But, like, that's okay, too. As I said earlier, it doesn't hurt that much. But I straight up just need the wall. So, I'm okay, though. It doesn't hurt. It just kind of just, like, I just walked into a wall. How do you walk into a wall? Like, sometimes when I'm on my phone, it makes a bit more sense. But I wasn't even on my phone. I was carrying a plate. And I was walking downstairs to put it downstairs. And I just walked into a wall. So, that's cool. But we're getting to the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed my injury stories. But it's almost screenshots time, so I post a new video every day of the week, so you can watch another video tomorrow. Bye!